Have you ever noticed how video games get harder just when you're getting good? Or how Netflix or YouTube always suggest the perfect next show or video to watch? That's artificial intelligence, AI, at work. Welcome to AI for Kids, the podcast where we explore AI together with your parents and teachers. We'll look at how it works in simple ways with real examples. And we'll talk honestly about the worries like safety, privacy, and what it means for the future so everyone feels informed. Are you ready to get started? Let's discover AI together. Welcome back to the AI for Kids podcast. We are deep in our AI in real life series. And today we're talking about something that sounds like it belongs in a spy movie, but it's real and it's happening right now. What if someone could copy your voice? Like make a computer say things in your voice, things you never actually said, and then use that fake voice to call your mom or your grandmom and pretend to be you. This is not science fiction. This is actually really happening. It's called AI voice cloning, and it's one of the biggest scams out there right now. Lots of families are getting tricked by it, but this is the good part. There's a super simple way to protect your family, and by the end of this episode, you're going to know exactly what it is. Let's get into it. So first, let's talk about how this actually works, because in my mind, it's kind of wild. AI voice cloning means a computer listens to a recording of someone talking and learns how to copy their voice. It picks up how you sound, how low or high your voice is, right? How fast you talk, even the little things like how you say or how you laugh, ha ha ha. And here's the scary part. It doesn't need a lot of information. It only needs about 3 seconds of your voice. Let me repeat that, 3 seconds. That's shorter than saying, "Hi Siri, what's the weather?" So where does it get those 3 seconds? Think about it. Videos you may post online or your parents may post online, a voicemail your parent left, a TikTok your older sibling made, even a video from a school play or birthday party that somebody put on social media. All of that has your voice in it, and AI can grab it. Once someone has that little clip, they can type anything and the computer will say it in your voice. Happy stuff, scary stuff, stuff you would never ever say, and it sounds just like you. Now, most people use this technology for fun or cool things, right? Like making movies or helping people who lost their voice talk again. But some people use it to trick others, and that's where it gets serious. Here's how the scam usually works. Scam is basically a trick that people play on other people, and it's often a bad thing. So a bad guy finds a recording of a kid's voice online, maybe from a video of a birthday party or a voicemail that they got from social media. Then they use AI to clone that voice or make a copy of the voice. And then you know what they do next? They call the kid's parent or grandparent. The phone rings. The grown-up picks it up, and they hear what sounds exactly like their kid or their grandchild crying, upset, saying something like, "I'm in trouble, I need help, please send money." And because it sounds so real, the grown-up panics. They're scared, they love you, their brain goes into emergency mode. And sometimes, before they can even stop and think, they send money to the scammer. This is happening to families all over the country right now. Police departments are putting out warnings about it. The FBI is talking about it. That's a pretty big deal if the FBI is talking about it. Just this week, a sheriff in North Carolina warned families after a parent got a call from someone using their son's clone voice. And the thing is, the kid is totally fine. They were at school or they're at home watching TV. One grandparent actually said their grandson was upstairs when the scammer called. They have no idea their voice was copied and used to scare their family. That's what makes it so scary. The person getting the call has no reason to think it's fake because it sounds exactly like someone they love. Okay, now that you know about this issue, let's share a way that helps you beat it. And it's so simple. It's called a family code word. Here's how it works. You and your family pick a secret word or a short phrase that only your family knows. You can also do it in your classroom. It could be a silly word. It could be a random word. It could be your dog's middle name if they have one, or a made-up word that doesn't even mean anything. The only rule is you never ever post it online. You never text it. You never put it in a video. It lives in your brain and your family's brains. That's it. Do not share it with anyone else. Then, if anyone in your family ever gets a scary phone call, from someone claiming to be you or claiming to be your mom or your dad or your brother or your grandma, because it can happen to you too, the first thing that you do is ask, what's the code word? And here's why it works. The AI clone can only say what the scammer tells it to say. The scammer doesn't know your secret word. So when they can't answer, the grown-up knows it's fake, hang up, and then you're done. It's like a password for your family's voices. Security experts, the FBI, the police, they're all saying the same thing right now. Every family needs a code word. And the best part, setting it up takes like 2 seconds. You can do it at dinner tonight. Now, what else can you do? A code word is the biggest thing, but there are a couple other things you can do too. First, I want you to be thoughtful about what you post online. I'm not saying you can never be in a video, but it's good to know that your voice is valuable. It's part of who you are, and once it's out there on the internet, you can't always control who grabs it. So just think about it, especially long videos where you're talking a lot. And as you get older, even banks ask for voice recognition where they want to verify your account by using your voice. So this is very important even as a kid, because when you get older, you're gonna need this. Second, if you ever get a weird call from someone who says they're a family member and something bad happened, don't panic right away. Hang up, then call that person on their real number, the one you already have saved. If they pick up and they're fine, you just beat the scam. Scammers will use numbers that are not your family's numbers. And even today, they can actually copy people's phone numbers as well, which is another issue. But hanging up and calling right back, the actual number verifies if it's that person. And third, tell your grandparents. Seriously, a lot of these scams target grandparents because scammers know grandparents love their grandkids so much that they'll do anything to help. So if you call your grandma this week and say, hey, grandma, we need a code word in case someone tries to fake my voice, you might be protecting her from a really bad day. So here's what I want you to do tonight at dinner or in the car or wherever you and your family are together. Say this. Hey, did you know AI can copy someone's voice in 3 seconds? We need a family code word. Pick the word, remember it, never post it. And just like that, your family is more protected today than it was yesterday. That's it for today. Thank you all so much for joining in for this week's AI in Real Life. I'm so glad that we're having a conversation about these topics, and I hope it's helpful. Please share it with other families that also may need this as well. All right, folks, see you in a couple weeks. Bye-bye. Thank you for joining us as we explored the fascinating world of artificial intelligence. Don't keep this adventure to yourself. Download it, share it with your friends, and let everyone else in on the fun. Subscribe wherever you get your podcasts or on YouTube. See you next time on AI for Kids.